Okay, everybody, welcome to the Zoom today, December 2nd. We're excited to have you on our team Zoom. We have Bobby and Jeremy Frampton that are amazing. They have just been growing like crazy and just been doing awesome that I begged them to come on and do this Tuesday Zoom for us and just kind of share a few secrets and just share with us their excitement. And they picked the topic of action steps for December. And I love this, you guys, because this is applicable to us right now. A lot of people are saying that, now December sometimes is a lower month. November is a lower month. But I don't know if you guys have found this, but I'm finding people are ready now. And if they're not, we're planting seeds for January. So Bobby and Jeremy, tell us a little bit more. I'm excited to hear what you guys got today. Thanks for helping us out.
Yeah, we're excited actually because we see December as a great, like you said, great planting month, but we don't have to wait till January to reap the benefits of it. So getting started on getting the word out and we both come from family businesses of retail, and guess what the biggest month is for sales? December, because everyone's out there wanting to spend their money. And so let's, give them the gift of health. So you want to start with some of our ideas?
Yeah, well, I think we have quite a few ideas, and I think the biggest thing that everybody can't do all of them. So we want you guys to see which ones are going to work for you and utilize them, because it's impossible for us to do them all. And so a few of the biggest ones we think, obviously this Saturday we have the UVU training and Jared and Amber are putting on, right? How cool would it be for you to bring new or prospective clients or coaches, and they get to sit around and see 200 to 300 people. And to me, that's awesome, because there's so much support there that they'll be able to learn and to see how successful everything is going to be. And so
that's this Saturday. So get on the inviting people to that if you haven't already been doing that. Also, remind them about it. I've had people that I told a long time ago, and they called me to follow up about it. So people have it on their mind. We just need to remind them about it. Another thing that we really like that Wendy actually shared with us is, and so many of you may have heard this, is that it's not too late to lose 10 pounds before the holidays. We still have plenty of time for people to lose 10 pounds. So if we get them going and get them started, they can, feel great by the holidays.
One of the things that we're really trying to do this month is we're actually starting a book club. That I'm going to let Bobby tell a little bit more about, because she's the one that came up with the idea.
I thought it would be great to do a virtual book club or a Facebook book club. Pretty much just removing some layers and getting people prepped for the new year. So what I did is I started a Facebook group and invited people to that, and you can do it however you want. I said to the people I invited that I would buy their book, and we're using the Discover Your Optimal Health book, and we're going to have weekly Zoom meetings so that we can discuss what we learned. I don't know about you guys, but I like it when I'm reading in the book, and I do this with a lot of my clients with that Brain Over Binge book. We would text each other and be like, wow, I didn't think about this, and share that. And so we're just going to do it in a Facebook format, and then once a week do a Zoom. That one's going to take a little more time, so it may not work for everybody, but I think if you want to invite them to our group, we're fine with that, or pair up with some coaches and share the responsibility and take turns. That might be, something you can do. But then we're going to offer a $25 off if they order by December 24th. So they're already doing it. And that way it helps our business in December and gets them off to a good start in January.
Well, one of the biggest things that we've had the most success in, and we are almost to our year mark. We started January of this year. So we're still learning. We have never done it November or December until now. And so we're still learning. But one of the things that we have had so much success on is if we're able to add some people that are to the Facebook group, or that's why the book club is going to be so successful, is because Dr. A is going to teach them. And then they're going to be able to come to us for support. And so isn't that what we're there for, is just to build on what Dr. A is teaching. And so that's why the book club we're excited for. Also January coming up. What do we have coming again? We have the weight loss challenge, right? We all love that. And so we have all of these action steps that we just have to implement. And that's the best part is, I don't know how many of you guys have had success with the last couple weight loss challenges. We have. We love it because not only are we learning and we're growing, but we're able to see a lot of people do the weight loss challenge that we don't even know because other people are being invited by people that have been invited, right? And so that's just another thing that we can start prepping for right now. I think I saw somebody last week on the Facebook group that they said they've already started prepping people and putting on Facebook. So now's the time to start the dripping process for the next one, right? And so we have this month to prepare for the big month coming up. One thing that when we were thinking, I thought, what's the biggest thing everyone on January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are at the gym, right? For those 3 days, and then they give up. And so one of the things we can do is if we're part of a gym, make sure we're at the gym on those days so that we can people, because how many people are going to be there waiting for some treadmill that they'll do for 3 days of the year?
Well, and another thing, we have a lot of customers that come into the store that own gyms or they teach at gyms. And January is a big time that these companies or these gyms are putting together weight loss challenges. And companies themselves, like dental offices or the hospital, they'll be putting together challenges for their employees. And so if you know anyone that has a big group of employees or something that they're thinking about doing a weight loss challenge, ask if you can do a presentation for them and let the nutrition side be an option. I had last January, one of my clients won weight loss. Actually, we had two clients that won. They were in different weight loss competitions. We didn't do a presentation, but they knew we were health coaches, and they actually won their weight loss challenge. And one was a woman, and she was up against like a 400-pound guy when they started. And she still, she every week just blew them out of the water. And so we got a lot of people were saying, what are you doing? So we don't just have to be a health coach for people that are doing our weight loss challenge, but a lot of these are going to get going here by next month. So get it out there that you're a health coach. Ask these companies if you can do presentations for their challenges that they're putting together.
Yeah. You've all probably had success stories like that where they've done weight loss challenges and done really well at it. So that's just a way to get to other people's circle of influence, right? One thing Wendy is doing right now that we're trying to do this month is some of our clients or friends that haven't even done the program yet, we're trying to get them to post on their Facebook page either their weight loss story or ours. That way, when people like it or comment, we're going to go in there and we're going to try to get a hold of them and talk to them. Wendy's had a lot of success. She's had a lot of clients sign up from down south just from using this tool. So that might be one way that you'll be able to find some people that normally don't get your post or hear from you on a weekly or semi-weekly basis.
Another one of my favorites because it is simple. What's that?
Jeremy,
yeah, go ahead.
To add to that real quick, and something that Wendy, I liked her verbiage on that was she asked permission first, of course, asking the person that posts, say, would it be okay if I message the likes and the comments, and anybody that's interested in doing the program, I'll give you a $25 referral credit. So it's basically no extra work for them. It's like just allowing you to be able to do that and posting something up, and they get those rewards and helping them pay for their food, or if they aren't doing the program, maybe they'd want a gift card or something, or maybe they'd want, start the program. So I love that too. That's a great idea.
And then the Christmas cards. So this year when I was writing out my Christmas cards, I made sure to put my before and after picture in there, because this was a big year for me. And so I of course did our family's been up to this, the Christmas letters, my kids are into volleyball, whatever. And then when it got to myself and Jeremy, I talked about my weight loss journey and how I felt then, how I feel now, what I experienced. And then talked about our health coaching business and how we love what we do and it's been fulfilling. And then I got permission. My sister, she was one of my biggest losers for the program, and I asked her, I said, would it be okay if I shared your story in my Christmas letter? The short version, but the reason we love what we do is because we get to change lives like this, and then shared the story. It made my Christmas letter longer than usual, but I still kept it short. So I got those out early. I never get them out early, so I did it. It was motivational on both sides, but so I like that idea too, because then people are going to be reading them, putting them on their front door, so.
Have any of you guys had much success with the pre-cert that we've had going on? Because we're right smack in the middle of it, right? A bunch of people that we've added that we were trying to drip on for coaching, they have already signed up to do the program because they're like, this sounds pretty cool. And so we've been able to use that as a tool to have a better month, right? And to start the dripping process. So right now, we are still finding people that need to learn or want to, the first two that they missed. We can still send those to people. So why are we not still sending them to people so that they can get on for the final couple? This is the best way for, we don't have to be creative, right? Chantel, Jared, and everyone, they're the ones that are the creative ones that we just have to jump on their backs and say, hey, thanks guys. And so let's use that. Pre-cert's awesome. That's how we got involved actually last year. Bobby went to pre-cert last year.
Yeah, that's what gave me the courage and the knowledge to start health coaching. So really utilize that. I'm a huge fan of it because, like I said, that's where my coaching story started. And then Jeremy had to go help a customer. So let's see. I'm just going down my list here to see what we haven't talked about. The focus group. I don't know if anyone has thought about doing a focus group for December as well. We had a really great experience with our focus group in November. That was awesome for us. We only had 3 people sign up, but we got referrals from all 3 of them because their spouses or their parents saw how great they were doing and they wanted to do the program as well. So that's been great. I think that's the majority of them. Oh, another thing was if you don't already have business cards, or like Jill, I love Jill's idea of virtual business cards. Get some, and even going to the gym now or as you're out shopping or whatever, have those on hand to hand out. Get those out there. Talk to people. If people ask you what you're getting loved ones for Christmas or something, I've noticed with my Christmas shopping, people will ask, oh, is this a Christmas gift? And I'll talk about, but this year I'm making it easy and I'm giving the gift of health. Really, what's that? So just incorporate it as you're out and about with into every conversation that you can. But I like the idea of giving the gift of health, whether it's to someone you love or to your to yourself. And that wasn't my original idea, but I do like that. So let's see how much time we have. So I'm not.
You have 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Okay.
And we can open it up too if you've said everything.
Just one more thing. Jeremy, I thought this was a great idea, but he said if you go to the gym and you work out, which I think most of us do, get a shirt that has your before and after picture on it. And so as you're working out, people are going to be asking, whoa, and just have that on there. Or get a water bottle. You know how you can get the screen printing done on water bottles? Get your refillable water bottle with your before and after picture on there, because I know that before I lost weight and I'd go to the gym, I thought everybody at the gym was always skinny. I didn't realize that, they went to the gym to get skinny. Anyway, and then also, I don't know if you guys have heard of a BNI group. I think a lot of you guys have, but it's basically a networking group. And we have some coaches on our team that are parts of that. And basically what it is, once a month you present your business, what your business is. So that you've got people there that are chiropractors, you've got people there that are, teachers, whatever. Well, not really teachers, but printing services. That's where I get my business cards, is from someone that's in a network like that. We're in one in Provo. It's called Million Cups of Coffee. But basically you're networking, and it's an easy, no stress group to be a part of. You're with business-minded people. So there's people there that are going to be great health coaches, as well as people that are great clients, as well as people that are just going to get the word out for you. So
plus they give you great ideas on how to do your business.
Yeah, it's good overall. So just, on KSL, post things, that your group. One thing that I did is I had my clients post, because I don't mind buying the book, and this is what you want to do. But the Discover Your Optimal Health, I had my friends post that they can get a free Optimal Health book, and then the details are in the Google Doc, and that it's if they do this book club. So different things. I think that's it. So let's open up to questions or comments.
Yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Framptons, you guys are amazing. I love how intentional you guys are about your action steps. I think sometimes we get caught up, with our crazy, like December, we've got so much to do that sometimes it's like this gets put on the back burner, and it's like you get on Facebook and you say, oh, well, good, I'm glad I did something for my business today. I got on Facebook, I got on our coaching group and posted something, and it's like sometimes, and obviously we know what that's going to do. That's not going to help us grow our business. That's just going to maybe maintain a little bit or, help us feel good about our business. But really, we want to grow and we want to plant those seeds, and being intentional, all those steps, like that's incredible. All those ideas, pick some, not everything's going to be for you, but pick some that you identified with and write it down and make this call useful. Being on the support call, it will all be to naught if we don't actually go out and do some of these things. So pick maybe your top 5 things that you heard, the notes that you've been taking, and put a deadline on it. Put a time period. Say by next Monday, I'm going to, ask 5 of my clients to post, or, by next Tuesday, I want to have given away 3 optimal health books, or whatever it is. Be very, very specific in your goal, because that's the only way I've actually seen like progress. All these are great ideas, but let's put them to use. Now I want to open it up to you guys and hear, I know you guys, I've mentored several of you. I've heard some amazing ideas going around. Let's open it up. Let's share some ideas. What's working for you guys? I'm going to pick on people.
Okay, I'll share.
Good, because I was going to pick on you if you didn't, Jackie.
So actually yesterday what we did is we made a list of people. Chad came up with this idea, but like he made a list of just people that he knew for sure would probably say yes, and a list of people who would for sure probably say no. And we're going to contact all of them no matter what, right? But what we do, what we're doing is we're just sending them a message, just on Facebook, just a small quick message saying, hey, we're getting ready for the upcoming challenge here in January. Just wondering if you want some info, and, or do you know somebody that would be interested in doing this? And hang on, he's saying hi. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. Anyway, and so what we're doing is we are just contacting every single one. I did 25 people yesterday. I had 12 people come back to me saying, yes, and I have a sister, and I have a brother, and I have cousins or friends that want to be a part of this too. So that was half of the people that I contacted have emailed me back. I've set up interested calls, and also I'm throwing them in my Facebook group for getting ready for the challenge up in January. So
can you tell again what you posted exactly? Maybe some people missed it. I know you posted in our Facebook group, but just make sure everybody knows what you posted.
Yeah, let me pull it up really quick so I can tell you exactly, because I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, so I just posted that. I just sent them a message saying, hey, so-and-so, whatever their name was. I just wanted to let you know about a health challenge we are doing starting in January. This isn't about weight loss, but rather learning things to improve your overall health, no matter what stage you are at. Would you be interested in learning more about it? And do you know anyone who would want to participate in this? That was it.
Perfect. And I love how she's moving. I mean, it's basically another collecting yes, another way to phrase the collecting yes, and getting them on the phone. If they want to learn more about it, go straight into the interested script. So if you feel like you haven't been doing as many interested scripts lately, you're just kind of waiting for people to come to you, this is a way to actively get more interested scripts done, get people on the phone, and we know that yields more clients. So thank you, Jackie. And also, would you talk a little bit about your referral program you've been doing over the holidays?
Oh yeah, so it's been really fun. It's been fun. So I opened it up to all of my clients and people who wanted to earn an iPad for Christmas. So basically it's an iPad referral program, meaning that, there's different tiers of things that people can earn by the amount of referrals they're giving. So if they're giving 1 referral, they're getting $25, 2 referrals is $50, 3 all the way up to 6 referrals will get them a mini iPad. So I have a couple of clients that are just going all for it. Like they've given me 3 clients, they've given me 2 clients, you know, here and there. So it's just helping them not only earn cash for Christmas, but also like helping their friends and family kind of make the jump of getting healthy. So
love that. How cool is that? It's about, you know, $50 referral credit per client, which, you know, is about half of Jackie's commission. So you can just decide how much, you know, you're willing to give for a referral. But I have to say, at least half of my clients that I get come from referrals. So that's a huge part of my business at this point. Like I can basically run my business off of referrals, probably Jackie too. And but you have to be good at asking for them, because I find that if I don't ask for a while, those go down. But if I'm actively reminding them about, you know, incentives and asking them, people refer. They do. All right, let's open it up again. Who else has some good ideas? And I'm going to stop this recording so we can ask questions as well.